Because he's going to get himself killed right fucking now.
They turned a spooky game into a time loop gore fest, and it's as confused as it sounds. A film adaptation of Until Dawn should terrify and thrill. Instead, it hits repeat until it drains the dread. I'm FilmTeacher, and today we're tearing into Until Dawn 2025, a horror movie that trades terrifying logic for endless deaths and empty callbacks. The premise is intriguing. Teens investigating a missing sister in eerie Glore Valley get stuck in a time loop, forced to relive gruesome deaths over and over until dawn, or disappear forever.
You were fucking murdered about 10 minutes ago.
Supernatural Wendigos, a masked killer, and the creepy psychologist, Dr. Hill, Peter Stormare. It sounds promising. But where the game brought choice and tension, the movie delivers a repetitive death carousel.
Fuck you!
7 or 8 slasher cliches later, you start to wonder, are we still in terror, or is this just terror on autopilot? Ella Rubin, as Clover, leads the cast. And while the ensemble is likable, character depth is near non-existent. Critics say the characters are flat and generic. Names on bodies, not people we care about.
You don't survive by sitting still, Miss Clover.
The kills? Bloody and creative, occasionally. Yet, once novelty wears off, the film becomes a montage of gore without meaning. Even The Guardian called it passable, if rather unfrightening, with uninspired scares and no emotional anchor. Director David F. Sandberg, it said, aims for horror mashup meets genre parody. Time loops, Wendigos, witches, masked killers. The wraparound trope echoes Groundhog Day with body horror. But critics argue the logic crumbles mid-loop, leaving a patchwork plot devoid of tense escalation or rules. The visuals follow suit. Maxime Alexandra's cinematography is technically competent, but critics called it underlit and depressingly flat compared to the original game's aesthetic. Practical effects and gore are serviceable, but overshadowed by narrative chaos. Even Dr. Hill feels like a cameo. Stormare's presence is energetic, but underutilized in a plot that turns on supernatural time loops rather than character drama. Reviewers from Empire to Bloody Disgusting highlight Ji Young-Yu's Megan as the only genuinely engaging presence, but even she doesn't rescue the overall script's emptiness. Yet, there are moments of strong creativity. The time loop device echoes the game's butterfly effect, giving some structure, and some critics found second or third watches reveal meta-humor, turning it into a kind of horror spoof more than serious adaptation. But that's a big if. In the end, Until Dawn underwhelms on premise, execution, and emotional stakes. It's a horror experiment, not a horror triumph. And as critics at Rotten Tomatoes suggest, it lands at a middling 50 to 55%, lingering at watchable but forgettable. Final verdict, 4.5 out of 10. If you adore the game, watch for nostalgia. But don't expect new scares, or a story that makes sense under pressure. Let me know if you think it was salvageable, or just another horror IP cash grab. Like, subscribe, and stay with me, because a real terror stays with you, not bores you blind.